up, everyone? It's currently Saturday. Just got done with the gym. Yeah, had a great shoulder and back workout. Currently on the way home. Gotta fix it daily. That's what I'm into that. But I wanted to hop on here and talk about motivation and how motivation is really just crap. You can feel motivated for 30 seconds, a minute, or an hour. Eventually that's gonna disappear, right? You can't be motivated 24/7, and that's where discipline comes into place. Discipline is the real skill, the root of it, the root of motivation, right? Motivation just comes and go. You might scroll through TikTok, watch a couple videos, and you feel inspired or motivated to do something. But if you don't really know your purpose, your why you're doing it, it has to be really within you, and you have to really figure it out, right? And the way you figure it out is obviously putting in the work, going through the process, day in and day out, being consistent. And like I always say, it starts with your health, starting with trying to eat better, trying to work out, trying to go out for walks and runs, because really, at the end of the day, in this world, all we really have is ourselves. And you can take everything external, all these materialistic things away from us, but one thing you cannot take away is our health, our body, that peace of mind, knowing that we're taking care of ourselves and we feel good because we're taking care of ourselves, right? So you really just need to have that discipline. You have to just get up and do it. I realized that when I think too much in my head, it's when all the negative thoughts start creeping in, and all the the laziness starts creeping in, and I just do I really want to do this? And I start kind of getting overwhelmed, right? So for today, in instance, when I woke up, I felt tired, but I didn't put my mind to it. I didn't focus on me being tired. I focused on I need to go to the gym because I know that's the right thing to do. Had that tunnel vision on that task, and I was able just to get up and get out of bed. And maybe it took me a couple extra minutes, but I was laying there. I was just trying to focus on the task at hand that I knew needed to be done, and blocking out that negative side of I'm tired, all these excuses, and just doing it. You can't be stuck in your head a lot. I feel like that's why I've always had a lot of issues. A lot of people always have issues there as well, and I'm sure a lot of you guys can relate. But just kind of procrastinating, always saying you're gonna do it and never do it. You just need to wake up and get after it. Set a goal, set a plan the night before. Get up and get after it. Literally, just start putting in the work. Start taking action, and eventually results will come. You will learn so much along the way. It's very hard to learn when all you're doing is consuming knowledge, but you're not getting any real feedback, right? You're just getting knowledge in, and you're like, okay, I know more, I'm more prepared for this situation. But once the situation meets you at hand, in reality, it's way different. It's like, okay, I can train mentally to take a punch for boxing or something, right? I can hit the bag, I can pretend like it's gonna hit me back, but until you get in that ring and you actually feel the force of the punch, until you get smacked in the face by life, you get smacked by whatever it is, because literally that's how life works. You're gonna get smacked over and over again. You're gonna get beat up like a rag doll almost. And you gotta be able to take it. And you have to be able to stand strong and not let it phase you. We're all human, obviously. I'm not saying you have to be cold-hearted, just have no emotion. But you need to be able to realize that sometimes those negative emotions aren't benefiting you whatsoever. So there's no reason to try to put more attention to it, rather than putting your attention into that, put your attention to the positive emotions, knowing that you're doing this for your purpose, for your better self. The reason why you're doing all this is because, there's a better end goal at the end of this, it's better than the alternative of just being lazy and never realizing your true potential and what you could become, because that's also another form of suffering in long term. If you keep just hanging around, letting the days go by and by, one day you're gonna wake up, you're gonna be 40, 50, 60, whatever it is, you're gonna be on death's grave thinking, damn, I should have done something more. Because when you die, that's it. You know, I don't think a lot of people realize how finite life is. So you might as well just do what you want. Try to be the best version of yourself. Live with arete. Live into that highest value, the highest standard, the highest version of yourself possible. And that's really, I've been reading this book, and it talks about I can't even say the word, Idonium. I don't even know what it means, well, I do know what it means, but I don't know how to say it. And it talks about living with arete every day to reach that potential, to reach that potential of like mental clarity, reaching where you know who you are, where you're spiritually connected with your internal self, and you don't even question what the purpose is. You just get up and you start taking action, and you write your goals down, and you keep pushing forward and forward, and one day you're gonna look back and you're gonna be like, shit, I built all this, and I don't even know how I got here, right? And even if you don't have anything materialistic, it's about what you built within yourself, the character. Who did you become? Did you become the person necessary that deserves all of these riches, all this wealth, all this abundance of love, and just positive influence and impact? Are you the person who actually deserves it internally? When no one's looking around you, you know, when we're under God's judgment or whoever higher power it is, can you safely say that you are the person that deserves to win? And if you can't say that with full honesty, knowing that you're putting into work, you're living a virtuous life, I mean, obviously human error, we're human, but for the most part, you should be living day by day trying to be that highest version of yourself, impacting people positively, because that's all going to come back to you. The universe will reward you if you're the person who deserves it, right? If you keep doing the same bad habits that you're always doing, you're always being lazy, if you're not that role model, that leader, you're not going to be put in the position or put in a position to win that, or that opportunity, or whatever it may be, to receive the abundance of wealth and whatever aspect of life, whether it's abundance of health, abundance of riches, abundance of love. You have to be deserving of it, but in order to be deserving of it, you have to love yourself, right? You cannot hate yourself, because the world reflects how you are internally, right? Your energy is going to match other people. They're going to feel your energy, but if you're always having that negative energy, then they're literally not gonna respond well to you, right? They're gonna look at you, they're gonna feel it, and it's just, you have to be that positive impact, right? When I walk around people, I try to be that positive impact. I try not to be the bummer, like, oh, you know, whatever it is. I want to make others great. I want to be great myself, and I want to show others that you can be great, right? The world is a very hard place. We're all going this together, and humans are social creatures. As much as I like spending time alone, I also recognize that when I'm in a group of people who enjoy winning and are also in this pursuit of, you know, improvement, have good discipline, it directly sheds into me, and it subconsciously slips into my mind. I know that these other people are working also, and it pushes me to work harder as well, because, you know, they are the competition as well. I want to see them win, but at the end of the day, you know, winners want to win, and, you know, it's a game. You guys just have to keep playing it, right? You can take it serious, obviously, but don't take it too serious, right? Don't let all these bad things really weigh you down, and don't let the highs get you so high, because it's really a wave, and you have to be able to withstand it. And building that character within you, right? Building that discipline. And that discipline comes from you knowing your purpose, right? You going through the process, going through the suffering, realizing that there is something greater at the end. That's the whole reason why you're doing this, right? If not, you would just go day by day, I guess, and just waste your life away. But that's not us. We don't want to do that. We want to live with arete, be the highest version of ourselves. And yeah, so I just want to see everyone keep on winning. I wanted to hop on here and just say, you know, motivation is really just crap. It's really up to discipline and just doing the work. There's no more thinking. There's no more overthinking. Just start doing it, make mistakes, and learn as you go. And I promise you that feedback is way more better than you kind of just studying online, you know, getting all this information overload and never actually taking any action. So everyone, if anything you get from this video, take action. Just go ahead, take action, start putting in the work, and, you know, eventually something will cook.